tired, foggy-headed, weak, extremely weak, where I couldn't even do 3 push-ups. Normally I could do 50, 60 push-ups at a click. Very athletic. My muscle mass deteriorated substantially. I was gray in color. My eyes even started yellowing. And if I got out of the shower and lifted my arms, completely gray in the armpits. What that does to your mental frame of mind is pretty debilitating. Fortunately for me, I'm a very optimistic, very positive person. And when you get to a point where you can't walk up a flight of stairs and you're literally gasping for breath and ready to collapse, which happened on several occasions, you feel very vulnerable, extremely vulnerable. When I met with her the first time after that blood test, and she did a full battery, more than any other doctors or hospital has done, particularly with regards to genealogy and things of that nature, complete blood workup as far as toxicities and things of that nature, came to realize, one, that I had hyperthyroidism. And at the time she didn't tell me it was Graves' disease. It's a very serious condition. And I don't discount the fact that, whether intentional or not, I don't believe it was intentional, my not having knowledge of that didn't matter. What mattered is that I was seriously sick. She said, first things first, we need to calm your body down, which meant a regimen of supplements, evening primrose oil, your fish oils, things of that nature, joint relief, the body-inflamming protein drinks with all the supplements and things of that nature, coupled with a very regimented anti-inflammatory diet. And she handed me this piece of paper, and this piece of paper had what you're not allowed to eat. And you're looking at this thing and you gotta be kidding me. Although I don't drink sodas, I'm not a big sugar addict, that was the easy part for me. It's not for most people, but that's the easiest part for me. But it was the breads, potatoes, the tomatoes, certain vegetables, certain fruits. I knew that I could do it, because knowing how disciplined I could be in my eating habits and routines anyway, I knew I could do that, and I had to do it. And I did do it. The breads was the hardest one, by the way. Extremely difficult to eliminate bread from your diet. Because you get to this plateau where you're increasing and getting better and better and better, gradually creeps up, and then you get to this one level where you still think that you know that there's got to be improvement. And just in this last year that has occurred. So it's taken to get to that point where I'm almost, I feel 100% back. My exercising, my breath, my endurance, no more fogginess in the morning when I wake up, because that would last, not every day, but most of the time when you wake up it's still this fog. And I would put it in terms of shaking the cobwebs out of my head, and sometimes it would take up to a half an hour. And the frequency of that has been substantially reduced. It's maybe one set of every 10 or 15 days, where it used to be every other day. And I directly relate that to the supplements that I take, which I'm very regimented about. Although it seems odd that you're taking handfuls of these when you're having your lunch or breakfast or dinner, but these are it's your lifeline. And knowing that there's supplements and not pharmaceuticals, big difference. You know, thinking taking medicine, although it's my medicine, it's actually from natural foods and things of that nature. So it's just food to me. So with the diet and with the regimen and a few cheats, because we all cheat, we don't say we do, but we do. But the number one thing that I know that I cannot ingest is sugar. If I take sugar, I immediately feel it. And the only thing that I can have as far as a sweetener is agave, no honey, no sugar. But having knowledge of why that's so important to your diet has kept me moving forward, enjoying life, enjoying what it should be like. My physique, and I feel great. I can do 100 push-ups now in a session. I can lift weights again. I go swimming. I can play golf, whereas before I couldn't even swim. Couldn't exercise. It was so debilitating. I was so weak. And I don't like talking in terms of morbidity because we don't know. But certainly where I was at, and having to count every step just to walk 2 blocks to go to a store, just to keep your mind active, and literally doing that from and back, I remember those days. I hate to think about it, but the likelihood is I'd probably be dead. So it's been a good, long study for me, and I'm glad that I met Feline, because she's a very special individual.